I got the title. I am the champ. They don't want to see some belt, they want to see me. Check it out, I'm the world champ, right? Bickety bam. Feels pretty good. But more importantly than that, I've got new hats, I've got new shirts. They're on sale, BWF Shop Zone, Shop Zone.
Time begins right now, BBT. Ladder match! My third ladder match! For the first time! It's for the world title. Bad Mass! Bad Mass will be what creates the multiplying effect with pi. Triangular perceptions reaching a perfect finger hitting the third point. That third point being President Toomey climbing the ladder towards the BWF Championship. Phenomenal means corruption.
The greatest.
Greatest.
The greatest.
The greatest. The greatest.
The greatest.
The greatest.
Greatest BWF champion of all time. Corruption. BWF Big Balls 2008. I'm Dave Fitzpatrick.
My name's JT Extreme, and believe you me, I am excited for this one.
We got an action-packed card tonight, including a gauntlet match as Yukon takes on the FAW.
Yeah, well, what about Jim Reaper versus Jacob Ross Bergsma? Table match?
That's definitely going to be a violent match, to say the least. And we have a special tag team match tonight as the No Fear Mineers take on the Meriton champion, Joey Paradise and Chris Snyder.
Those two hate each other.
And we got a hardcore match tonight, too, as the Hardcore Warrior takes on Rico Santana.
How about the main event? BBT, Prez Tubi, Corruption, Ladder, Trouble. That's all that equals.
And here he is, Corruption, out for what's sure to be an exciting edition of Corruption's Corner.
Everybody, and I gotta say, you think after coming here time after time for the BWF, I'd be used to the smell. I gotta tell you, Meriton smells so bad, it's the only place that you gotta go to Thorold for some fresh air. I can't stand the smell of you guys. You know what? There's something you can get called soap. It's this new thing. Just get yourself a little wet. It's raining right now. You could even clean yourself up a little. Just Corruption's in town. Clean yourself up a little bit. But back to the nature at hand, you stink bags.
I don't think that's too much to ask.
The crust on me isn't anything close to the crust that I found around your children around. Sorry, all right.
What do you think he was talking about?
Okay, now there's a little thing going on tonight involving your man Corruption and the BWF Championship. Something I've held how many times? Ms. Cameraman, it was 3. 3. And it's going to be 4 tonight. After I destroy that punk that got involved in my match last time, Mike Tuvey, I've kicked his butt before and I'll do it again. And BBT, don't you worry about BBT, because I'm going to take care of him like nobody's business. BBT doesn't have anything on Corruption.
And this crowd letting Corruption have it. They do not like him.
I don't get why.
Wait a second.
Who that?
That sounds like it could be Conscious Clay, is it? Oh my God, yes it is!
Nope.
I was unaware of who the guest was on Corruption's Corner, but I guess it must be Conscious Clay.
His first match tonight, Conscious Clay?
BWF? To my show, but I want to know why you're not even scheduled to be here. So what are you doing on my show? I'm not from Thorold. St. Catherine's. But I noticed I wasn't fighting tonight, so I talked to my good buddy over Long, and he put me in the main event. So I'm gonna kick your ass, kick BBT's ass, and hi Tootie. Obi-Wan just put you in the match that I'm going to win the BWF Championship for the 4th time, and he just threw you in there without even letting me know. Obi-Wan, you got something coming when I get back there. But I don't care if it's you in the ring, BBT, Mike Tootie, Obi-Wan, it doesn't matter. Hey, children shouldn't be using that language.
Corruption is crust!
You know what? It doesn't matter. Clay, you can take these fans. I don't care about these idiots. These idiots at the end of the night are going to be chanting for corruption. Corruption! 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 Don't forget about it.
What an announcement from Conscious Clay. Obi-Wan Jabroni has added him to tonight's main event, so it's no longer a triple threat ladder match. It is a 4-way ladder match for the BWF Championship.
I already knew that was going to happen. I just didn't tell you, but it's going to be sweet.
Some fans, FAW fans are in the crowd for some reason.
What's the FAW?
Apparently it is known as Frontier Amateur Wrestling.
Why did Obi-Wan Jabroni even let those jerks in here? Those little jerks.
I think he was pressured into it. You know, Obi-Wan Jabroni can be a bit of an impressionable guy sometimes.
BWF is facing the most fucked up federation they've ever faced. FAW.
And it is the Annihilator from the FAW. And he looks like he is prepared to fight.
Annihilator. And I am looking forward to taking out each and every one of the superstars that try to get in my way on the path to getting the BWF Championship.
Well, this is bad news for everybody in the ring because it's the Hardcore Warrior, and he is rushing the ring and he means business.
Go to all BWF superstars, beware! FAW is invading, and there is nothing you can do to stop us!
I feel for fear of my life, even sitting here at ringside.
There are very few words that can describe the fog. You see, they do have 3 of those unbelievably hard mattresses right in the middle of that dirt circle.
Those guys from the FAW are a pain in the arse.
And it is time for our first match of the evening. It is the Gauntlet match, as Yukon, as you can already see him down at ringside, is going to be taking on the FAW.
I can smell his breath from here. Guy's been drinking liquor all morning.
Well, we're going to see if that's going to be to his detriment or not. This is definitely going to be a heated, intense match.
I hate the FAW.
Well, there's not very many people that do like the FAW, I got to say.
How do you know?
But you know what? I like them. I think they should have a chance here like anybody else.
It's obvious that Yukon is just going to wipe all of them out. They're all a bunch of little dickweeds, and he's a big-ass guy who's been drinking. He's like a big biker. Like, what are those little wieners going to do to him?
Well, anybody stepping in the ring with Yukon would be having a tough time on any night, liquored up or not, but most certainly liquored up.
You think you could beat Yukon in a match, Dave?
Absolutely not.
I think you could.
Well, thank you for your support, but I don't know how well that'll work out.
I believe in you, man. You should challenge him.
And here comes our first FAW competitor, the ADD Kid.
Why do they call him the AIDS Kid?
It's ADD, not AIDS.
What does that have to do with attention deficit disorder?
What? All right, and things are about to get underway here. As you can see, our referee for this match is Jackhammer Jill, and oh, The ADD kid going to work early on Yukon. Yukon, though, having no problems with big knee lifts into the stomach.
I hate getting a knee lift.
Oh!
Ouch.
Huge power bomb. I'm surprised that the ADD kid is getting back up from that.
Yeah, like no problem. Just power bomb him right onto his rub-on tattoo.
Uh-oh, it looks like Yukon has another beer in his hand.
He's going after the bottle cap.
That's an awfully interesting tactic there by Yukon.
Because he has ADD.
He's looking for the bottle cap. He apparently has forgotten that there's a match going on and he's going to get himself counted out.
I bet he doesn't even realize what he's looking for anymore. He's just standing around over there.
Well, Yukon trying to give him some help there.
How many seconds does he have left?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, you know, he's counted out now. He's done.
Well, there you go.
What an idiot. Wow, good move. That's the talent of the FAW right there.
Well, Yukon certainly pulled a fast one on the ADD kid there. Well, I say it's lucky for the ADD kid that Yukon didn't just go to town on him.
Yeah, he kind of got off easy with just one big-ass power bomb. That's, you know, it's going to be worse for whoever else these FAW guys are going to send out here.
Well, there's some FAW fans in the crowd there.
That's not true. None of them are fans of the FAW. I saw them put up, they made that cardboard sign out of the bottom of like a pop case, and they put it there. We told them not to.
And here's a mean guy you don't want to see on the streets. Well, obviously Yukon there, but his opponent right now is the King of Hustlers.
Why do they call him the King of Hustlers?
You know what? I couldn't even tell you that, JT.
What does it even mean to hustle? Like, when I was in gym class, the coach would be like, hustle!
DDT! And the King of Hustlers is taking down Yukon early.
Sorry, Dave, you're going to have to give me a second after that DDT.
It was a huge one, but Yukon is back on his feet, and there's no way he can be happy after getting in DDT.
Why couldn't he be happy?
And now Yukon back in control just like that.
No problems. Big guy always beats small guy.
I know! King of Hustlers with a huge drop kick to the midsection.
See, normally that would hit the guy in the face, but with Yukon, right in the beer belly.
Yukon definitely our largest competitor here in the BWF, and King of Hustlers just ducked a clothesline there from Yukon.
And Yukon fell over because, like we said before, drunk as F.
King of Hustlers trying to figure out his next move now, and Yukon wants to go for the test of strength, and King of Hustlers, luckily, too smart to fall for that.
Hey, do you think the King of Hustlers intentionally dressed the same as Yukon as some sort of strategy?
Oh my God, a huge spine buster there from Yukon.
Man, I can barely tell the two apart.
And there's a leg drop right across the chest of the King of Hustlers.
Yeah, not really a king anymore, is he? Not in this castle. Hey, Dave?
That's a good one, JT.
Not in this castle.
And it looks like Yukon may be trying to set up for a powerbomb here. But the King of Hustlers gets behind him and takes Yukon down.
He hustled him there. Totally hustled him. That's why they call him the King,
Oh,
baby.
look at this, climbing the ladder outside of the ring.
And that is not a kiddie pool he's jumping into. Oh, boy.
Yukon just catches him in midair and drops him.
What?
Oh, no, wait. I think King of Hustlers actually reversed that into a DDT.
Oh, my God. I know. You know, I think they were trying to do something else and they just messed it up. I think that's probably what happened.
Uh-oh, it looks like Yukon's setting up for a big choke slam here.
Ooh.
He's got him.
Uh-oh.
And once you're up, you can only go down, and that has got to be the end of the King of Hustlers. Oh.
Cremate him. Is that what someone in the audience said?
And Yukon has successfully gotten through the first two FAW wrestlers in this gauntlet match.
Hey, what the heck's going on with Jackhammer Jill all of a sudden being a referee?
Well, she was actually supposed to have a match tonight against BWF former BWF Women's Champion, Kristen Tuvey, but Kristen Tuvey unfortunately was injured, and Jackhammer Jill decided to give her a hand at wrestling.
You know what happened?
Refereeing the wrestling.
I know exactly what happened, Dave.
What's that?
It was just like friggin' Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding. Jackhammer Jill knew that K2B was a tough opponent, so she just took her out before the match.
And look at that, you've blown the case wide open, but let's get back to this match. The Chad here getting a little love from a lady outside.
Dave, I think it's even possible that Jackhammer Jill maybe even is Tanya Harding. And this is what she's doing these days, you know? New name, new persona.
The Chad going for a test of strength against Yukon. Probably not a great idea against the much larger Yukon. And oh, he throws a headbutt right into him, taking him down immediately.
Hey, the Chad, is he the guy who was in Road Trip?
I don't know, actually. He very well could be, I suppose.
I bet he was. That's probably him.
Well, it doesn't matter if he was in it or not. He's definitely getting a piece of Yukon here.
A piece? He's getting the whole thing, I think. Whoa.
Yukon showing him no love here.
No love.
Looks
Except
like
the love to powerbomb.
Oh my God, that was a huge powerbomb, and I'm gonna be surprised if the Chad is able to get up after that one.
I'm gonna be surprised if the Chad is able to get up ever again. Final injuries, no joke, folks.
Oh, look at this, he's trying to get back to his feet, but Yukon is right there. And it looks like it's time for another choke slam.
Uh-oh. Ouch.
Oh my God.
Right on that tarp.
And this should definitely be it for the Chad. And yeah, just like that, not the match is over, but another FAW wrestler has been eliminated.
Man, I thought he was gonna kick out for sure. I thought it took more than that to beat the Chad, but ooh.
And here comes our fourth competitor in the gauntlet match, the Annihilator. The Annihilator stacks up a little bit better than the rest of the FAW against Yukon, but Yukon still with a significant size advantage.
Big time, big time. Lots of black t-shirts, lots of moves, lots of sunglasses. Tight jeans.
And Yukon taking control of this match again, just like that, and oh, the Annihilator actually reversed Yukon, but Yukon reversed him right back into a full Nelson.
Yeah. Yukon probably needs a rest by now. Like, I mean, he's had a bit of a trouble with these guys, but you gotta remember that he's a big drunk guy, so not a lot of stamina.
Oh, look at that. He's just stomping on the Annihilator's toes there, but the Annihilator coming back with some knife edge chops and some punches. And a huge axe handle smash there.
That was huge. Anyone who says BWF is fake, just look at that. How could you fake that?
And Yukon just seems to have fallen over from, I don't know what. Didn't see if the Annihilator did anything to him there.
No, you know what that was?
Sorry, go on.
Well, no, it was that he was drunk, but also the Annihilator is a master of hypnotic spells in the middle of matches, and I'm pretty sure he actually caused him to get dizzy there just by the waving of his hands.
Well, it didn't do him any good there, as Yukon was able to meet a running Annihilator with a huge boot.
Yeah, huge boot. Size 13 to the face of Annihilator. And his wicked gloves.
Look at this, Yukon trying to get up the Annihilator, but the Annihilator trying to lift up Yukon. Is he going to be able to do it?
Nope. DDT!
Oh my God.
Oh, I felt that in my head. He doesn't know what hit him.
He's still able to get back to his feet here, and he will continue on in this match.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Ooh. Snapping those leg kicks.
Oh, look at this. He's going for an ankle lock here. The Annihilator is going to have some trouble getting out of this one, but oh, he actually has a rope. Jackhammer Jill making Yukon break the hold.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess around with Jackhammer Jill. If he didn't break the hold, that would have been disqualification, like that ADD guy. Beautiful kick.
And the Annihilator with the DDT!
Huge DDT. That DDT, I felt so awkward about seeing that DDT because it looked so painful that it made me laugh. That's how hard of a DDT it was. It was like a nervous reaction. It wasn't even funny. Nothing funny about it.
Yukon now getting counted out here outside of the ring, but he is headed back on in the ring.
Dave, you can never count out Yukon.
Absolutely
He
not.
always stands a chance.
And the Annihilator gets behind Yukon and now has a full Nelson on him and now straddling himself.
That's Kama Sutra position.
We're going to see if it's going to do him any good here against the strong Yukon. It seems to be weakening him a little bit here.
I've seen this move.
But Yukon just able to drop him.
On his back.
Yukon shaking it off there like it wasn't anything.
It really wasn't. He probably felt like he had like a little baby hanging around his neck. Or a necklace. I felt like a necklace.
And now Yukon with a full Nelson of his own here. Really cinching in there, getting his arms around as much as he can.
He's going to tap out. Well, he can't even use his arms. How can he tap out? He probably wants to.
Well, he could simply tell Jackhammer Jill that he wants to give it in, but the Annihilator's a tough competitor. I don't know if he will.
No, he probably won't.
What happened? Was that it? Did he tap out?
He probably just wants to leave. I wouldn't want to fight Yukon anymore. Get out of here, Annihilator. Who's next? FAW.
Well, there is only one more that Yukon has to get through.
Yukon's arms were shiny. See that? Reflection.
And here comes the final competitor for the FAW, making his way to the ring now.
Is that Tatternut?
Tater Nuts, I believe the name is.
Nope, Tatter.
Tatter Nuts.
Yeah,
okay.
Tatternut.
I guess I'm wrong there.
No big deal. Cool.
And what an entrance into the ring, flipping over the ropes and almost going in completely out the other side.
Oh man. FAW might stand a chance here because he has the advantage of being a fresh competitor, whereas Yukon.
DDT! And Yukon, as always, having no problem early on.
Oh man, Dave. Dave, I can't watch another DDT, seriously. Will you warn me the next time one's gonna happen?
Well, things happen so fast here in the BWF, you can't really prepare for that type of thing. And a huge shoulder block there from Yukon onto Tater Nuts. But Tater Nuts coming at him again, and Yukon just knocking him over.
Tater Nuts, like potatoes? Like taters? Like tater tots you get from like McCain?
But look at that. Tater Nuts goes to the basement, taking down Yukon from his ankles, and the big man is down. And let's see if Tater Nuts is going to be able to capitalize.
Finish him right off. Yukon might be in trouble here. I didn't think he was going to have this much problems with little ass. No, he's not picking him up.
I'm surprised he's even trying.
Well, the thing is he's from the FAW, and those guys are retarded. So obviously he thinks he can pick up Yukon.
And a huge power bomb. And Tater Nuts is out.
Yukon's throwing power bombs left, right, and center here. And if I was in the FAW, I would probably, in this scenario, kill myself. I would kill myself.
Tater Nuts ducking a clothesline there, and looks like he was going for some sort of move there, and he did bring him down.
He calls that one the Tarzan Dan, Dave, and it hurts like mad.
And it looks like Tater Nuts might want to do a little leg work on Yukon there.
What do you mean by leg work?
Well, working on his leg.
Like exercise?
No. And Tater Nuts is in control of this match. Yukon, though, kicking him from the ground, and he has quickly turned things around here. A huge leg drop.
That was a huge leg drop. Maybe the hugest in the history of wrestling. Hulk Hogan's turning in his grave.
Hulk Hogan isn't dead, man.
Whatever.
And Yukon has taken control of this match.
He grabbed for that rope with a fear for his life. Did you see how hard he grabbed it? He did not want to go. And he doesn't have a choice now.
Tater Nuts trying to figure his way out of this match. He's probably regretting getting himself into this situation now.
Probably regretting calling himself Potato Nuts.
It's Tater Nuts, and Yukon lifting some big knees right into the chest. Hey!
Ow!
And Tater Nuts is down, but so is Yukon. It looks like Yukon's going to get back to his feet first, though. Oh, no, it looks like he's just going over for a cover, possibly.
I hope so. I'm sick and tired of FAW. He sucks.
But it looks like Yukon isn't done yet. Not without a choke slam.
Of course not. Oh, right on the shoulder. Broken arm.
And this has got to be it. Yukon with a nonchalant cover there. 1, 2, and... Oh my God, Tater Nuts kicks out. I don't believe it.
Persistent.
He doesn't want to quit, that's for sure. And
I would if I was fighting Yukon personally.
you got to give him credit for that. Is it a smart move, though? Yukon with 2 fingers to the eyes.
You should give him 2 fingers. Never mind.
And Yukon with those knees again. Every time he hits him with one of those, it's got to take a lot out, as that huge power bomb definitely did, and I think we have seen the end of this one.
Looks like a big old bear laying on top of an infant.
And that's it. You got to give Tater Nuts credit. He didn't quit even after a huge choke slam.
I don't have to give him any credit, Dave, and I'm not going to. Yukon slaughtered him. Way to go, BWF.
Yukon's got the biggest power bomb in the BWF, and nobody wants to be on the receiving end of that one.
How big is his power bomb, Dave?
It's extremely big. He's about 6'6", and he gets him way over his head there. Probably a good 12 feet in the air.
I'd say so. Hey, why is there a big Y on the front of Yukon's t-shirt anyway?
It stands for Yukon. And it is time for a BWF Backyard Backtrack. Jacob Wasp Bergsma is on his way to the ring now. Jacob Wasp Bergsma is actually a tag team partner of Jim Reaper. So it should be interesting to see here if they work as a team or do they go for the win. But hey, Jim Reaper coming to the aid of his tag team partner. What? Jim
Reaper thinks that Jacob Wasp eliminated him.
Jim Reaper has eliminated his own tag team partner when he was already out of the ring. Yeah, and Jacob Wasp play into the crowd, though. He really should be capitalizing. Oh my God! That's Jim Reaper, former tag team partner of Jacob Wasp.
That guy's an asshole.
1, 2, and 3. The Veneers steal one in this one as if they needed any help. 2-on-1. But Jacob Wasp, former tag team partner Jim Reaper, coming down to the ring and smashing him with that kendo stick. And Jacob Wasp couldn't recover from it.
With me, but whatever. Business is business, and I will destroy him.
Say I talk too much. I don't care, I talk too much. Mama say I failed in life. I don't care, I failed in life.
And here comes former BWF champion Jim Reaper for his table match against Jacob Wasp Bergsma.
Yeah, table match. Nothing good ever comes out of them. Splinters, broken backs, anger, and tears.
And Jim Reaper has taken a little bit of a turn over the past few months here. He has gone from being a fan favorite tag team partner Jacob Wasp Bergsma to, quite frankly, being hated by the crowd for his actions against Jacob Wasp Bergsma.
Like we just saw in the BWF backyard backtrack, smashing him, interfering in the match, smashing him with a kendo stick. He didn't deserve that.
And Jacob Wasp, always a fan favorite here in the BWF.
I kind of think he's okay.
And this one is definitely going to be an intense match. Anytime you add a table to a match, you know something big's going to happen.
Imagine it did nothing big happen. Nobody went through the table. What a lame table match.
Well, then the match wouldn't be over.
Yeah, what would happen? This could go on for a long time if no one breaks that table. Is there a time limit?
is true, Jim Reaper. You and I have not ever in our lives been tag team partners until 2 events ago. That is the truth. But you know what else is the truth, Jim Reaper? Both you and I are from a little place called Meriton. You know, when President Obi-Wan came up to me and said that, you know what, Jacob, I want you to be fighting with Jim Reaper to represent Meriton. You know what that meant to me? I'm happy with it. You know what, I think that you're a fantastic athlete, Jim Reaper, and I think that we could have done great things together. And obviously, representing Meriton doesn't mean anything to you. This is obvious. Obviously, in front of all these wonderful Meriton people right here, you're gonna fucking come out and say something stupid about the place that you're from. Screw you, Jim! And you know what that makes me want to do, Jim Reaper? This one's for home then, punk. Let's do this.
Oh shit, son.
And Jacob Wasp with some strong words to Jim Reaper, and it doesn't seem to faze him at all.
I don't know who to pick in this one, Dave. What about you?
Well, it's definitely going to be one for the ages. Both men have been with the BWF for a long time. Of course, Jim Reaper, former champion, the longest reigning BWF champion of all time, actually.
And Jacob Wasp Bergsma is the people's champion, if you ask me.
He definitely is one of their favorites, and a huge hip toss there by Jim Reaper. Jacob Wasp a little slow to get back to his feet. Jim Reaper letting him get up, though.
One move, and Jacob Wasp Bergsma's looking like a hurting unit. Hopefully he can pick the pace back up a little, eh?
Well, for his own good, yeah.
Definitely not for Jim Reaper's own good.
And Jacob Wasp rallying the fan support here in his task to take down Jim Reaper and put him through a table.
Looks like Jacob may want to throw some fists. I don't know if that's a good idea with Jim Reaper. Ouch. Right in the thigh.
And another one, and
his shoe flew off. He kicked him so hard. That is brutal.
And then he threw his other shoe at him, and Jacob Wasp just giving his shoe the boot.
Ooh. Is that supposed to be a pun?
Sort of.
Good one.
Thank you.
No problem. Back to the match.
And Jim Reaper ducking a Jacob Wasp punch only to go ahead and give him a belly-to-back suplex there. And Jacob Wasp is down. He hasn't had any luck in this match thus far.
And he's probably going to want to schedule an appointment with a chiropractor and or masseuse.
Jim Reaper now getting Jacob Wasp back to his feet. Oh, a low blow from Jacob Wasp. And just like that, he has taken control of this match now. Jim Reaper not getting back to his feet right away, that's for sure.
What I want to know is why didn't Jackhammer Joe do anything? You're not allowed to hit people in the balls, even have big balls.
Oh my God! And a huge uppercut there from Jacob Wasp, and Jim Reaper, I don't think he knows where he is.
He probably knows that he's in a wrestling match still. But I bet you he doesn't know what hit him. Probably a fist by Jacob Wasp Bergsma.
And Jacob Wasp now setting Jim Reaper up for a suplex perhaps. And yeah, and a huge one. Whoa. Jacob Wasp is in some definite control here in this match after having trouble early on.
Jim Reaper looking almost as if he's having an epileptic seizure, which maybe he is having an epileptic seizure. That was a huge vertical suplex.
And Jacob Wasp taking off his sweater, so you know he means business now.
He's way better when he doesn't have a sweater on, weighs him down. Now he floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee.
And the click-clack-pow takes Jim Reaper down.
Okay, obviously took him down. Who can stand up to the click-clack-plow? Not me.
Jim Reaper, though, back to his feet. And Jacob Wasp sends him into the ropes there. And oh, a stunner from Jacob Wasp onto Jim Reaper, taking him down.
Officer down, buddy. Is that to say that Jim Reaper is, in fact, an officer of sorts?
Well, he's an officer of the ring, but he's not having control of this match right now. Jacob Wasp just taking every little piece that he has onto Jim Reaper.
All of his pieces.
And he tosses him outside of the ring.
Is he allowed to do that? Throw him outside of the ring? Because that would hurt way more than a match.
Well, the only rule is
there
the match
are
ends.
no rules.
The match. Well, there is the one rule about going through a table. The person that goes through a table will lose this match. So anything that happens before that is fair game.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What if Jacob Wozbergman just brought a gun?
Well, that would be illegal, so he wouldn't be allowed to do that.
Well, sound like bootleg backyard wrestling DVDs probably isn't legal either, but we still do that, don't we?
Jim Reaper is taking control back in this match by, you've just seen it before, him whipping Jacob Wasp into the fence, and they're now back in the ring, and a huge body slam by Jim Reaper.
Yeah, huge indeed.
Jim Reaper picking up Jacob Wasp again.
Uh-oh.
Clenching that big fist of his, and oh!
Punching him in the face like 1,000 bar fights.
And Jacob Wasp is out. Jim Reaper now setting up for something.
Ooh, ouch. Kicking the ribs.
And what's Jim Reaper doing?
Oh
my God.
He doesn't want to fight him. He's leaving the match over the fence.
Oh my God, he is climbing on top of the fence. Jacob Wasp has to be about a good 30 feet away here.
Oh no.
Oh my God, a huge splash there from the fence all the way about 30 feet, I'd say.
I can't believe Jim Reaper jumped 30 feet. That's...
Just goes to show the athleticism there of Jim Reaper, and a huge right hand taking Jacob Wasp down again. This has got to be it. It looks like Jim Reaper may be going for the table here.
Yeah, not looking good for little Bergsma there.
And this could be the end of the match right here. Jim Reaper has complete control, and he's bringing the table into the ring to put Jacob Wasp through it.
Hopefully put him through it. Could be bad news for either of them with one table.
Well, that's true. Jacob Wasp very well could take the control back in this match and put Jim Reaper in through the table.
I think you should throw that little kid with the green hat through a table. That would be entertaining. YouTube video, man. Everyone would love that. Little kid goes through table? Totally.
And Jim Reaper has set up Jacob Wasp onto the table, and he's taken to the outside right now, going up that ladder on the outside.
It's over. What could possibly happen here?
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Backwards. Jim Reaper should be careful, because what if Jacob rolls off the table and then Jim jumps and just goes through it himself, and he would lose the match. So he should be careful what he's doing.
Oh my God, Jim Reaper puts himself through the table, and that is the end of the match. Jacob Wasp is gonna pick up the victory here.
Holy crap.
That is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in the BWF.
I know, Jacob.
And here's the instant replay here.
Oh.
And there was no break in his fall. He just went right through that table.
There was no break in his fall, but there was a break in that table.
Thus costing him the match, and Jacob Wasp is the winner here.
Congratulations, Jacob.
And Jim Reaper, he doesn't look happy in the background there. Oh, look at that, extending his hand. They're shaking hands.
He still looks like he's being a bit of a poor sport, though.
But he definitely showed Jacob his respect there. And it's time for another BWF Backyard Backtrack.
Backyard Backtrack.
And it is time now for the Meriton title match to crown the first ever BWF Meriton champion. Chris Snyder, one of the newcomers here in the BWF, already has a little bit of a following there. Oh, raking his eyes on the rope. Oh my God. Definitely seen a couple things for the first time here in this match. This is definitely a match that's going to go down in the ages. It's one of the best so far, and it's not even over yet, and I got a feeling these guys have a lot more. And oh, it looks like Chris Snyder just brought 7 years of bad luck. And oh, a flatliner through the table. And Chris Snyder has to be in some serious pain now. This could be it.
You have to respond.
on, do you quit?
Chris Snyder is even conscious here. No, that is it. Joey Paradise has won this.
Snyder, you can't handle Paradise.
Teaming up his stupid pair of slacks and his stupid hair and his goofy little jacket and his little belt and his...
Chris Snyder, just the man I've been looking for.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The way I see it, Obi-Wan Jabroni partnered us up in a match. I don't know why, because everyone knows I don't like you and you don't like me. But the way I see it is we still gotta win that match, and I'm not gonna let you drag me down, so I just wanted to come here and tell you that to your face.
Well, Parasite, you got one thing right. I don't like you. I've never liked you. And you've been plaguing me for years, all right? And I wanted to put this down on the ground, but it's not. You keep popping up. You keep plaguing me. But look, we just got to get through this night. We got to defend Meriton. We got to defend it against those West Hillers, the Meniers. So let's just get through it. Let's get it done. And please, just don't do anything stupid.
You don't gotta worry about me, buddy. Just watch your back in that match, and I'll watch mine. And we'll get it done.
Your hands are all slimy.
I was just with your mother.
Jam Bluesman.
And here comes the BWF Meriton champion, Joey Paradise, coming out for this BWF tag team match.
How are the champions coming out first? I thought the challengers would come out first.
Well, his belt isn't on the line here tonight. He's just in a tag team match, so his belt will not be at stake here tonight.
Right. Why has he got it then? And who's that hoe?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Probably really a schoolgirl. He probably picked her up from Dennis Morris. Today.
And Joey Paradise showing off his gold there. The BWF Meriton champion. There he is in all his spectacle.
And Joey Paradise, he's known for being a cocky man.
And he's grabbed, no, I thought he was going to grab the mic there, but it looks like he's decided not to.
Thank heavens.
Switch angles right now.
And we are now awaiting the arrival of his tag team partner, a man that he doesn't like, quite frankly, and that is the man that tried to win that Meriton championship at the last event, Chris Snyder.
Yeah, how did those two end up getting paired up anyway? They hated each other's guts, you know? Like, what's going on there?
Well, it was just a decision that Obi-Wan decided to make. Probably thought it would make for some great action here if they did that well against each other. Imagine what they could do as a team.
If they get along.
Now here's a different reaction than his partner got. Chris Snyder, one of the fan favorites here in the BWF. Joey Paradise, not so much. Will it rub off on him? Who knows?
What do you mean by rub off on him?
Well, Chris Snyder's popularity quite possibly could enhance Joey Paradise's popularity.
And enhance something.
It looks like they're already arguing here. It should be interesting to see how they do in the actual match.
The No Fear Meniers. Those guys beat, yeah.
They're coming out to face Joey Paradise and Chris Snyder.
Where's John?
You mean Jordan?
Right,
Jordan is gone. There's Josh Menier. We don't know where his tag team partner and brother Jordan is at this time. Hopefully we'll get an answer to this.
That's true. I mean, John Menier couldn't possibly fight those two guys by himself.
That is Josh Menier there.
What's your point?
You said John Menier.
Word.
All right, Josh Menier is in the ring without his tag team partner here.
They probably enter separately.
And yeah, let's see. Like, are we going to get an answer here as to what's going on? Looks like there's confusion all around the ring here. Even the referee, Jackhammer Jill, doesn't know what's going on.
They're saying something about 3.
And here comes President Obi-Wan, hopefully to sort this whole mess out.
Finally, a voice of reason in a clusterfuck situation.
I've been thinking about this a lot, and I thought rather than making it a tag team match, because, I mean, that'd be cool, but
that would
your
be
title,
cool.
Joey, isn't on the line. And I think these fans want to see the American title on the line tonight. So how about a triple threat match between Chris Snyder, Joey Paradise, and Josh Manier from the No Fear Maniers? Ladies and gentlemen, ring that bell, this match is officially on.
Oh my God, Obi-Wan Jabroni changing another match here tonight. This is now a triple threat match for the Meriton Championship. Jordan Manier is not in this match. It was supposed to be a tag team match, but now Joey Paradise's title is on the line.
Well, it sucks to be Joey Paradise, and it does suck that his title's on the line, but, you know, maybe he'll win.
Well, it sucks for Chris Snyder right now because it looks like Joey Paradise and Josh Manier have decided to work together here early on. And Joey Paradise now with Chris Snyder up. Irish whip into the corner and a huge clothesline there. Ow, a leg drop from Josh Manier. Joey Paradise going for the cover now, and Josh Manier wasn't going to let that happen. Not now.
John Manier's a little ball of fire in there right now, and I think he's going to burn up the competition.
Well, that is Josh Manier once again. Josh Manier, not John Manier. Chris Snyder now going for a cover, and
no, that didn't happen.
Josh Manier wasn't going to let that happen either.
It was almost a 3 count.
Joey Paradise now picking him. Oh, huge.
I don't know what that move was.
It was back body drop of sorts. Going for the cover now, almost getting it. And Chris Snyder comes in there with an elbow drop onto Joey Paradise. Chris Snyder, the only man on his feet now, going after Joey Paradise.
Man.
DDT! And Chris Snyder has taken control of this match, but Josh Manier with a huge spear. And Chris Snyder has rolled himself out of the ring. So it looks like right now it's just going to be Joey Paradise and Josh Manier. Joey Paradise going after Josh here.
I thought those guys were friends, though. Earlier on, they were beating up on Chris Snyder.
Chris Snyder, and a huge kick there from Joey Paradise. Joey Paradise now throwing Chris Snyder back in the ring.
Man.
And now he has Chris Snyder on his feet, setting him up in a belly-to-back situation. And oh, taking a page out of Corruption's book there with the Corruptorplex.
Youch.
But he is not able to get the pinfall as Josh Manier comes flying from the other side of the ring.
I bet Corruption would be pissed if he knew Joey Ice was doing the Corruptorplex.
Well, it was Joey Paradise, actually, that gave him the Corruptorplex, but that's a different story. Chris Snyder now trying to get himself back on his feet as Josh Manier takes down Joey Paradise.
Oh, man. What would happen if Josh Manier won? Like, what would John do in that case because they're a tag team?
Well, I'm sure Jordan would have just as much success on his own as his brother would. Probably even give him a title shot.
Michael Jordan.
And Josh Manier now with a huge punch to the face there of Joey Paradise, but comes back with an Irish whip and a clothesline.
Did you see the velocity and power that he bounced off those ropes with? He had to be running twice as fast just to hit the springy rope.
And Joey Paradise now doing a number on Chris Snyder, just laying into him.
That's inappropriate, Dave.
And now Joey Paradise still relentless with those punches, but Chris Snyder blocks this one and coming back with some of his own.
Wait, I thought they were tag team partners.
Look at this, Josh Manier from the outside with a huge double flying clothesline. And now up the ladder. What's he gonna do?
Flash.
Oh my God, on both of them. And Josh Manier has just taken control of this match. But it looks like he might have injured himself a little bit here. He's rolled outside of the ring.
Wow. Hey Dave, you ever jumped off a little pool ladder onto 2 guys before?
I can't say I have, JT.
Give her a go once or twice. Can't knock something before you tried it.
Well, I'd rather leave that to the professionals, and a huge lowdown there by Chris Snyder going for the cover, but Josh Manier able to save the match for himself once again.
Wow.
Chris Snyder now going after Josh Manier, who just cost him the match right there, setting him up now possibly for a suplex.
Whoa.
Oh my God. That was a huge suplex, but Joey Paradise now going for the pin, trying to steal one away. Chris Snyder doesn't let it happen.
Close call. Joey Paradise probably wishing he got that pin there, not having to worry about losing that belt.
Chris Snyder lining him up, misses with, oh my God, and a huge neck breaker there.
Perfectly executed. I'm impressed.
And this may be the end of the match. There's a 1 count and a 2, but Josh Manier doesn't let it happen, pushing Joey Paradise off.
Jackhammer Joe is the slowest 3 counts I've ever seen of any referee since Earl Hebner.
And all 3 men are down here. The only person standing is Jackhammer Joe, the referee, but looks like Joey Paradise and Chris Snyder, Josh Manier all getting up at the same time.
Fancy that.
Oh, look at this. Chris Snyder and Joey Paradise working together here with a huge double suplex. And that may be the end of Josh Manier in this match.
That may be the end of Josh Manier's life.
Chris Snyder now taken to the outside. What's he gonna do? He's climbing the ladder now. Joey Paradise pushes Chris Snyder off the ladder.
Totally tricked him. Thought he was gonna let him do it. He was standing there like, oh yeah, smash on John Manier. But then reversal.
Joey Paradise is in complete control of this match after pushing Chris Snyder off the ladder, and pretty much looks like he's having his way here with Josh Manier.
Yeah, he'll be
having
having
a
his
huge
way with
bulldog
him.
there.
Having his way with the huge bulldog.
Chris Snyder throws Joey Paradise outside of the ring, and they're going after Josh Manier, hooking him up for the 3 count. 1, 2.
Wait a second. Is Joey Ice eliminated because he went out over the top rope?
No, Joey Paradise is not eliminated because he went over the top rope. You gotta win by pinfall or submission.
But how come in the Battle Royal all the guys lost and they got thrown over the top rope?
Well, that's because that was a Battle Royal. This is a one-on-one match, 3-way match.
Wow.
Pinfalls and submissions.
Why does BWF have to be so confusing?
Oh, Chris Snyder with a huge drop kick there to Joey Paradise, and going for the cover on Josh Manier again. 1, 2, and 3. Chris Snyder has taken one here. He's the BWF Meriton champion.
That's not fair. That was a fast count.
I think he won this one fair and square, and Joey Paradise can't believe it.
Man. Way to go, Chris Snyder. If anyone deserves to be Meriton champion, it is him. At least it's somebody who's actually from Meriton.
And the fans are definitely excited about this one. Seeing one of their heroes, Chris Snyder, finally holding some gold here in the BWF.
Is Chris Snyder one of your heroes, Dave?
Oh, look at this. A young fan coming in to congratulate Chris Snyder. Oh, here comes some more fans.
They all want a piece of the new champ. Is that his family or just like random fans? Or do you recognize those guys?
I don't know, but this is a moment in that young boy's life that will probably go on forever with him.
That moment will go on forever in the minds of us all, in the minds of the children.
And once again, Chris Snyder, the new BWF champion, beating Josh Manier.
What a sensual pin there.
From the dead, Rico Santana interfered in my last man standing triple threat match. That was a big mistake on his end. Costing me a title is something you should never do to me. And now, Rico Santana, I issue you this challenge. A hardcore match. You will be bleeding from head to toe. You will suffer every inch of pain.
That's right, Rico. Rico, you gotta feel it. You gotta want to run faster. It's hardcore. How hardcore? That hardcore. You want a new one? Hardcore.
Frusso, man. Fruto. Rico. Sorry. Let me ask you a question. What was the deal with you interfering with Hardcore Warriors match at the FAW event?
Grosso and mano grosso.
Okay. What? Did you understand that?
In other words, we totally understand. Rico, Hardcore Warrior, he's going down. We're sick of this long hair, this hardcore symbol. None of this shit anymore. We're gonna take him. You're gonna take him out.
Okay, that's all for us. Have a great event.
And here comes the pride of the FAW, the Hardcore Warrior. And this match is going down due to events that took place at a recent FAW event that Rico Santana involved himself in a triple threat match that Hardcore Warrior was involved in, costing him the match.
You know, I find it hard to believe in the first place that Rico Santana would bother going to an FAW event, let alone partaking in one. And now look what we got in our hands.
Well, the Hardcore Warrior is littering the ring with weapons here for this hardcore match.
He should go green and recycle.
And the Hardcore Warrior definitely has some fans here in the BWF.
Are you a fan of the Hardcore Warrior, Dave?
Yes.
Hardcore Warrior's girlfriend.
Down to the ring.
And here comes Rico Santana. And of course, his manager in tow, Guns.
Rico Santana.
Guns, both his manager and translator.
Yeah, Rico Santana speaks fluent Spanish. But not as much English. But Don has to do his thing, you know?
And this one is definitely going to be an intense match. Look at all those weapons already in the ring. Anything goes here in this hardcore match.
Punch. Whoa. Spitting in his face. That's kind of disrespectful, don't you think, Dave?
I would say so for sure, but Hardcore Warrior ducks a clothesline and looks like he's
pitching his Adam's apple.
Oh, look at that. Kick to the midsection, and now Rico Santana setting up for it. A reverse suplex there.
That's all kinds of hurt right there.
And looks like Rico Santana's looking for something. He's found himself a tire.
Yeah, there wasn't enough weapons already. He had to go get the big hunk of rubber.
And what's he gonna do with it on Hardcore Warrior as he just slaps Hardcore Warrior in the back of the head there?
I hope he slaps him in the back of the head with a rubber tire.
Well, it looks like he's tying him up here with that tire. That's definitely gotta immobilize Hardcore Warrior a little bit. And Rico Santana up the ladder now.
If someone only told Hardcore Warrior if he just moved his arms, the tire would fall down.
And a huge flying drop kick off the top of that ladder.
Man.
Onto Hardcore Warrior.
Right off the top ropes.
There you go, Hardcore Warrior's got, well, he had himself out of the tire, but now he's picking it back up. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't think he knows what he's doing. I think Rico Santana should beat him up with those balloons I saw earlier.
And he's brought a trash can into the ring, and that can't be good news for Hardcore Warrior.
I think it is good news for Hardcore Warrior. He's used to being around trash cans. He probably feels more comfortable.
And look at that. Hardcore Warrior using the lid of the trash can for himself. And he's trying. Oh my God, a back body drop onto that garbage can. So it actually did end up backfiring on Rico Santana.
And it's kind of working in favor for Hardcore Warrior because he's angry because his house got squished.
Hardcore Warrior now is taking control of this match, and a huge knee to the head there. Wait a second, what's Rico Santana got? Oh my God!
A handful of cocaine in the face. Hardcore Warrior's gonna be jacked now.
Well, he won't be able to see, that's for sure. As Rico Santana now setting Hardcore Warrior up for, oh, I thought he was going for a suplex there, but he's laid him on the ropes. And now just smashing him with that rod.
As he's bent over, getting hammered with that rod.
And now he's on that BWF bucket booster. And a huge leg drop off Hardcore Warrior.
Done, pin him, over.
And what's Gons doing in the ring here? It's his manager. Anything does go, but this is supposed to be a one-on-one competition here.
Somebody should come out and help, like maybe the Annihilator. You'd think they'd be out there helping their buddy, but it shows what kind of, friendship they got.
The referee, Jackhammer Jill, trying to get some control here, trying to get Gons out, and finally he leaves. Oh, but right back in the ring, Jackhammer Jill trying to get him out, but they are having no disregard for her authority.
No.
On top of that bucket booster again, with that trash lid, and oh my God, right down across the face of Hardcore Warrior. And Rico Santana has this one in the bag. All he has to do is cover him. But he's going outside the ring for that half table.
I think he's getting a little too over anxious here. He should have just finished the match.
Well, it is a hardcore match, but
just giving the fans what they want, I guess, huh?
I guess so.
Gonna regret it later
Gons
with Hardcore
back
Warrior.
in the ring again, and look at that setting. Oh my God! The table did not break! That's when it hurts the most! Oh my God, Rico Santana has to be out!
He does. The impact of that vicious throw onto the table, like, God, that's pure wood.
And Hardcore Warriors taking control of this match right back. I thought he was out, but he is able to get himself a little bit of a comeback here, just smashing Rico in the head with that license plate.
Just smashing him big time. Oh, ooh, that was sensual.
Oh. Rico Santana just grabs Hardcore Warrior out of nowhere and tries to powerbomb him on the table, and it did not break. That's when it hurts the most. And that table has done as much damage as I think it's gonna do to any human being.
Oh man, my word.
But Rico Santana has taken control once again in this match.
Yeah, Rico Santana, he looks like he's got this one under pure control. I don't think Hardcore Warrior stands a chance anymore. Oh no. You know what they say about green tarps?
What is that, JT?
I don't know, I was asking you.
Well, I don't know, so
he's bringing it in here.
I'm sure he's got something in mind.
I guess so. Maybe he's gonna wrap Hardcore Warrior up in a tarp and making him into like a burrito, like.
I know what.
What?
That is.
What is that?
That looks like another table.
Oh, Jeebus.
And this isn't going to be great news for Hardcore Warrior. Jackhammer Jill again trying to get Gons out of the ring, who just can't seem to get out.
Jackhammer Jill needs to be fired as a referee. She is doing a horrible job.
And Rico Santana seems to have some light bulbs there too, setting them up on the table.
Like a light bulb went off there. Like you got the idea to put the light bulbs on there.
And Rico Santana just having his way here again with Hardcore Warrior. Oh no, it looks like they're setting up for a double suplex onto the table and through the light bulbs. Oh my God.
The light bulbs didn't break, Dave. That's when
it hurts the most. But it doesn't look like Rico Santana's done, or maybe he is. Who knows? We'll see. Hardcore Warrior, though, somehow able to get back to his feet and lace it into Rico Santana. Rico Santana with that Guitar Hero guitar, just taking down Hardcore Warrior.
That cocaine kicked in, Dave. That's what happened. That's why he's got this burst of energy.
And Rico Santana maybe want to go in for the victory here.
I think, yeah, big time.
And that's a toilet seat lid that he's putting on Hardcore Warrior there.
That is gross. That's people's butts have been on that.
And what's Rico doing now?
Gonna do something to butt face there in his toilet seat.
He's drawing on him.
That's gross. That's mean. That's just mean. Why is he doing that to him? I don't even like him, but he shouldn't be mean. This is turned into a mess. This whole thing, a mess like the mess.
Oh, look at this. Getting Guns to take his picture.
Well, that one's going to be on the Facebook page later.
And Rico Santana now maybe planning on putting him away. He has that road sign. And Guns once again involving himself in the match, grabbing Hardcore Warrior in a full Nelson there. Oh my God, Rico hit Guns by accident there.
No, wait, that wasn't even an accident. He was probably getting him back for earlier. You see that interview where he hit him in the head with the friggin' pie pan?
Hardcore Warrior sends Rico Santana through the remnants of that table.
Did it break?
It did.
Thank God. That would have hurt way more if it didn't. Lucky for whoever went through it. I wasn't paying attention.
And Hardcore Warrior and Rico Santana are in a bit of a standstill here. I don't think either of them knows where to go next because this match has gone on longer than probably either of them thought would. But look at this. Oh my God, Hardcore Warrior with a choke slam off of that ladder.
It's over. It's over. He's not getting up from that. I knew it.
And Hardcore Warrior has won this gruesome match. It was definitely a high intense match.
Hey, is Hardcore Warrior undefeated in the BWF right now?
I believe he is.
Oh man, someone needs to do something about that little squirt.
Well, there's definitely bright things in the future for Hardcore Warrior.
Right.
It's time once again for
I
another.
want to say it. It's time once again for another Backyard Backtrack here at BWF Big Balls 2000 whatever.
That was good.
The following match is our main event, and it is for the BWF World Heavyweight Championship.
You guys were friends. BBT, MTU, remember those
Former
guys?
tag team. Yeah, they were part of Masters of the Universe. Lava Proof Sharks, yeah.
Oh my word.
Throw down punch, oh God!
Smiling, conscious play, looking like he enjoys the pain of a leg drop to the elbow.
Oh my God!
And he lifted it like
He's
it was
got it
empty.
set up in the corner with Baby T and off the ladder. Oh my God!
He jumped right over that girl, but she's just all wasted on keg beer sitting on a cooler. Didn't even notice friggin' wrestler jumping over top of her.
And coming down with his weight on it, and that is not going to be good for Conscious Clay's ankle, who in the past has had ankle problems. And he said it, but this is going to be only one thing, and there it is, the bang in air. The magic friendship between these two is effectively ruined. He's not a man of class. He's not a man of respect.
Hey everybody, Obi-Wan Jabroni here. Wow, what a great event we've been having so far. We're just moments away from our fatal four-way match with Corruption, BBT, President Tuvi, and newly added Conscious Clay. I'm here with guest Corruption. Hey Corruption, how you doing?
Well, I was been doing well until you added that Conscious Clay to our match.
Well, let me tell you about that. I thought that it...
Well, let me tell you. I don't give a crap who he adds to the match. He could add Conscious Clay. He could add friggin' Rocky Balboa for all I friggin' care. And it doesn't matter who he adds. It doesn't matter who he takes away, because one thing for certain, I'm already the 3-time. But at the end of this match, I'm going to be the 1, 2, 3, 4-time BWF champion. The greatest of all time, and I don't care if I have to go through Conscious Clay. You think I have a crap about what he's done? Conscious Clay has done nothing compared to Corruption. President Tuvi, I beat him, 150 times? I don't give a crap about him either. BBT, you beat me once, and it was the biggest fluke in backyard wrestling history. The fact that my waist is naked right now is because of you. So BBT, you may think you're safe, but believe me, I'm coming after you the most because you're the one that made me not champion as I should be. And at the end of it is gonna be all of the entire BWF crowd, all of Merton, all of Ontario, the whole world will be chanting 4 times, 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. They will be saying Corruption is the 4-time BWF champion. And if I'm not the greatest already, which I am, that'll definitely solidify me as. There you go, Obi-Wan.
Wow.
I'm tripping out, Dave.
And here he comes, the former president of the BWF, Mike Toomey.
Whoa.
And he looks ready.
Hi, Doobie. Looks like Gilligan with his floppy hat.
And Mike Toomey staring down that championship, which is suspended high above this ring. And the only way to get it is with a ladder.
I bet you they tried. They could probably come up with a different way to get it, though.
Well, they'd have to work together, I think, for that to work, and they're not going to be helping each other win that championship.
Why not?
Because they want to win it for themselves.
That's kind of greedy, don't you think? I don't think that's promoting a good message to the children.
Well, it's every man for themselves. This is why everybody's here. It's about the BWF Championship, and this, our main event of the evening, brought to you by Lynn Aiken Flooring.
For all of your flooring and Lynn Aiken needs.
And look at this, President Toomey might be trying to go up the ladder before anybody else is in the ring.
Yeah, he just go for it now. It'd be way easier. There's nobody to stop him.
Well, Conscious Clay would be able to stop him now, as here he comes.
Straight from his construction job.
Much to the delight of the fans here.
He's happy, too.
Conscious Clay has always been a happy-go-lucky guy here in the BWF. Fan favorite, and that's probably a reason why.
And that big TV there, one fan's going to be walking home with that bad boy.
One
flat screen.
very lucky fan for sure.
How many inches is it?
I'm gonna get that checked out for you.
Uh-oh.
And here comes our third competitor in the match, Corruption.
Towel around his neck. Think he has a sweaty neck?
It's possibly true.
Maybe he's cold, like a scarf. Shoving a girl.
That was Jackhammer Jill.
Isn't she supposed to be refereeing the match?
Well, you don't really need a referee for this match because...
How will we know who got the belt?
Well, the person that grabs the belt with the ladder will be the winner and the champion.
Okay, but who's going to hold the person who wins BBT, I think, as a hand up?
I don't know, JT. Sometimes I just don't know what to say to you.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. And here comes the champ, banging Bobby Trenton.
He's so banging. Clay's just a ball of joy, you know? Every time you see him, he's smiling. Even when he's getting beat up. Tubi's a ball of joy, too.
And here's a ball of intensity and popularity among the fans. BBT is the champ, and he is trying to retain his gold here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Little kendo stick.
And this is definitely going to be a great match here. All four competitors have been in the BWF for a long time, and they have been involved in some classics, so throw them all together in one match, and you're definitely going to get something great.
It's a salad bowl of BWF badass.
Who's the lettuce?
BBT for sure. He's a vegetarian.
And it looks like we're just about ready to get underway here in our main event for the BWF Championship, a four-way match for the title. Ooh. And look at this, BBT and Conscious Clay taking matters into their own hand here, trying to take out Mike Tubey and Corruption, and there was a DDT!
DDT? Oh.
Corruption now is taking control of Conscious Clay as BBT is working on Mike Tubey's arm there.
I guess the odds are really stacked against BBT here when you think about it. I mean, everyone's gunning for him, right? He's the champion.
Well, BBT and Conscious Clay working as a unit here. Got him in that wheelbarrow position and a rocker dropper. Look at that. The former tag team champions working together, but BBT with a huge clothesline. And another one to Mike Tubey, sending him to the outside.
Yeah, those guys are buds before, eh? BBT and Clay, they're in the lava-proof Sharks.
Yes, but as we said, it is every man for himself, and each one of those men wants to grab that title, and there was a killdozer.
Killdozer. Dead. Press Tubey out already. Early, taking a nap beside a ladder.
And BBT is choking Conscious Clay on the bottom rope there. It looks like Corruption may be bringing a ladder into the ring now. Or at least setting one up.
I don't like the looks of this, Dave. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
BBT just kind of taking a walk around in the ring there. Mike Tubey's trying to go up that smaller ladder on the outside, but BBT doesn't let him. And now choking Conscious Clay with his hand wraps there.
That's the only reason he wears those hand wraps, you know. What is he gonna do? Oh, my wrists are gonna hurt? No, he's gonna choke somebody.
Oh my God, Corruption coming flying from that ladder he had set up on the outside of the ring with a clothesline, and Mike Tubey with a frog splash of his own.
Wow.
And now Corruption bringing the ladder into the ring, possibly gonna go for the title here. Still early on. Hitting Mike Tubey with it now. Looks like he is going to go for it, but Conscious Clay is on his feet, and he might have something to say to that. But Corruption puts him in the corner, sandwiching the ladder on him there.
Conscious Clay's been in this position before, hasn't he, Dave?
Oh my God! Conscious Clay just throws the ladder at a charging Corruption.
And the top rope is just...
Ding, ding, ding!
Was there a DDT there?
Oh, there was, and a big one.
I was blinded by pain.
Well, the top rope has come undone on the bottom right side of your screen. You can see it there. It is not hooked on. And this could be some dangerous stuff, but there's BWF security Ken there.
The lead singer of the Bare Naked Ladies is fixing the turnbuckle.
And BBT looks like he's going to be the first one to go for the ladder, but it looks like Mike Tooby is on the other side. We're going to have a fist fight here at the top of the ladder, and that can't be safe for either of these two individuals battling at the top here.
Why the hell isn't Mike Tooby punching it back?
Oh my God, Mike Tooby goes flying off the ladder there, but Conscious Clay, he pulls BBT down now.
Corruption's just waiting like an angry leopard to leap off of the ladder.
Well, Corruption definitely taking his time out there. He's trying to get himself involved in this match as little as possible after the last thing that happened to him, but now he's back in the ring hammering away on Conscious Clay.
See, that's just the wily veteran right there. Why waste your energy when you can let those three little dicks fight the rest out for you, you know?
And it looks like Corruption now, oh, he was thinking about going in for the ladder, but BBT comes with a huge double axe handle smash.
Oh, just like Ric Flair.
Woo. And now BBT ground the ladder. Looks like he wants to use it as a weapon, but Mike Tooby isn't going to let him as he hammers back at BBT, now setting it up in the corner.
What is he up to? Uh-oh.
He's definitely got something on his mind. He's on that BWF bucket booster. BBT down now, and oh my God! What's Mike Tooby thinking? Oh my God! That's gotta put BBT in some intense pain there.
I'm pretty sure his leg snapped in half. I saw the bone sticking out. I saw it.
But he's back on his feet either way. And Conscious Clay throwing Corruption outside of the ring now, grabbing the ladder for himself as BBT hammers on the back of Mike Tooby. Oh, look at this, Clay setting Corruption on the ladder now, going up to the bucket booster.
Ooh. Busted up big time.
And Conscious Clay now with the ladder in the corner. And looks like they're working together again, BBT and Conscious Clay, but for how long this time? Oh my God, got it. BBT has them both set up in the corner. And oh my God, off BBT's back, kicking the bucket booster into Mike Tooby with Corruption right behind him.
And what most people don't know about bucket boosters is they weigh well over 300 pounds. And those things are heavy, they're hard, and they will bust up your shit.
But just as I suspected, BBT went after Clay with the ladder, and he is the only one on his feet right now. But Mike Tooby now on his feet, hammering away on BBT. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Oh!
Hey, in wrestling in Ireland, do you think they just call it a whip?
They might just do that, just like in Chinese food, they call it food or Chinese food.
They just say food.
There you go. BBT looks like he's going for the Dragon Sleeper now. Mike Tooby was tapping out, but you can't lose this match by tapping out. The only way to win is to grab that title. Conscious Clay on the ladder. I know Corruption with a huge clothesline.
That was indeed huge. Larger than life.
And Conscious Clay now going up the ladder. Setting something up here for Corruption. Oh, and a huge frog splash. Corruption is just a whipping doll here.
All of these guys look like a toll has been taken on them. They're all whipping dolls, really.
Oh my God, look at the size of that ladder that BWF champion BBT has grabbed. That thing has got to be twice the size of the other ladder. 30 feet.
Do you think he's compensating for anything with the size of that ladder?
I don't know. He's definitely got some bad things on his mind with the size of that ladder. Now Mike Tubey, he's grabbing it now. BBT just kind of brought it over and left it as he tosses Clay into the ladder, and Clay has got to be hurting after that one. His spine going right into the ladder, and Mike Tubey having no trouble with that 300-pound bucket booster. What's he going to do now?
Whoa, circus act.
Oh my God, on a little bit of showmanship there off of the rolling bucket booster.
Wow, I've never seen so many ladders in one place at one time. And I've worked at a ladder store.
Oh, I want that big screen.
BBT and Mike Tubey, you know, kind of outside of the ring. They're not really doing anything to each other. But what are they? They're grabbing that TV.
They probably think it's not in a safe position. It could get broken if they don't move it. So it's a smart idea by those guys.
Look at this corruption with the crutch attacking Mike Tubey and BBT. But BBT just sending him back into the ring.
Man.
And BBT and Mike Tubey are both setting that ladder up with each other on the outside.
Yeah, they're being kind of helpful to each other. They're probably just being, oh, never mind.
DDT on the outside! Oh my God! BBT can pretty much forget about it after that DDT. And Cautious Clay now is grabbing the ladder. He's the only one on the inside. Everybody else is on the outside. He might be thinking about grabbing that title while there's nobody in his way. And President Tubey going up that taller ladder again.
You know, we really got to stop calling him president. He's not the president. And how come we don't call him President Obi-Wan?
DDT! Oh my God!
Oh, man.
Cautious Clay climbing the ladder now, and Corruption kicking him off from the outside. Cautious Clay almost had it there, but Corruption had other ideas, and Mike Tubey is still eyeing this ladder. I have no idea what he has on his mind here, but it's definitely going to spell out trouble for someone.
The problem about Mike Tubey is he's gone a little bit batshit crazy lately, so he's probably just climbing a ladder for shits and giggles. You know?
Corruption and BBT are closing up the ladder now. And
no. My God. David.
I have no idea what we just saw there, but Mike Tubey is definitely out of the match. Corruption with a Corruptorplex to Clay. Now fighting with BBT on the ladder. I can't believe what has happened here.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Banginator off the ladder. BBT's gonna win this one. Mike Tubey somehow getting back to his feet. And BBT has won and he's grabbed the belt. BBT has retained the title.
David, are you okay?
I just can't believe the match that we just saw here. It was unbelievable.
Are you gonna need a throat lozenge after this? A swig of Buckley's?
And there is your winner of the main event, the BWF champion, BBT! BBT has won it!
Do you need some water? Dave, do you need some water?
BBT, the champion!
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to BWF. My accomplice here, Dave, is trying to speak into the mic, but you can't hear him with his wimpy.
BBT has won it. And check out this replay to see how it went down.
I can't even believe this happened. Look at it right through this TV. Some fan is going to go home tonight with a winning ticket, wishing they had their damn big screen TV, and all Mike Tubey can say is, I smashed your TV.
Mike Tubey will never be the same again after this.
Dave, don't even worry about it. Let me talk. Let me do the rest of this here. Rest your voice. You're a little excited here. BWF Big Balls 2008. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.